What's up? How's it going? This is part of my video series 0 to 100K real quick warrior trading. Um, I haven't been updating as frequently, but I'm still here, still trading. Well, a little bit on that. So I finished the education piece last month, and actually about maybe a couple weeks ago, 2 3 weeks ago, and since then, I was waiting for the circumstances to be right to go ahead and purchase a computer so I can begin uh, practicing practice trading in a simulator. So I had a computer before, but it was my work computer, and I wanted to get a desktop, my own personal computer, and build it. So I did that last weekend, and the whole plan is to trade on that computer. I have the dual monitor setup, and it's built more or less for kind of like a gaming PC slash for business. So it should be well functional when I begin trading on it in real time. But today's April 1st. Just wanted to give an update. Still focused on becoming a trader more than ever. Really excited about trading in a simulator account. So I'll be trading paper trading on TradingView. I feel like that's the most affordable way to go to do it without spending so much money. And I'll be trading primarily the gap and go strategy that Ross um, advocates, and I'll be using his watch list that he posts, and he also every 15 to 30 minutes before the bell rings every day, he's online sharing his screen. So I'll be taking from that watch list, trading in the paper trading slash simulator account, and trying to build my profits to something that's respectable, so that I can trade with real money. So just my overall review of the education. If you're gonna do warrior trading, I highly recommend it. Um, I think I read this. I've been reading a lot of different trading books, and um, uh, just immersing myself with knowledge about stock market. And one thing that I've come across a lot is, there's three legs to being a successful trader. That's having a sound strategy, um, or slash an edge, that up and down. Then there's discipline, having that discipline to implement your strategy. And then the last one is risk management. So, oftentimes, if you ever hear anyone discussing their trades or their losses, you can always pinpoint one of those three things that'll identify why it wasn't a successful trade. So that first leg being a sound edge and strategy, I would say warrior trading education is by far going to give you a very very good edge, profitable edge, and it's not 100%. Again, stock market is all probabilities, and this particular strategy, based on how Ross lays it out, is very it's a very 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 good strategy. I During the final month, I would go back and I would chart all of Ross's. I would take a screenshot of the gappers in the morning, and then I would go back, and there's at least two to three every day that, based off of his criteria and how you should enter into each trade and position, you could make money. So it's a very profitable strategy, high probability. Um, there's about and that's just one of his strategies, gap and go. So there's also other things he offers on the site, but don't skip out on education and finding a strategy. You need to find a strategy that works for your style of just. eh, He often says, find a strategy that fits your personality. So the gap and go might not be work for you. You might be more of a swing trader. You might. It just all depends. So, and then he also talks about forming your own strategy once you learn a strategy. Do something that you're comfortable with. So I've already some of the things I've kind of off of his gap and go strategy. I was like, why doesn't he not? Because oftentimes with the gap and go strategy, there are stocks that'll gap up and then just fall down. So they were just you know a false breakout of going up and trending up. But why don't we short those? And I always had that curious uh, feeling about some of the gap and goes that fail. And that's one strategy I could pursue and create my own strategy off of. So education is definitely important. Don't skip on that. Spend the time, learn the markets, practice trading in a simulator account. And once you show profits, then move to real money, scale up, and then enjoy life. That's what the plan is. And you got to enjoy trading. You can't do it and not enjoy it. If it's something you look forward to, trading fits my personality up and down. So um, I know this is for me, and this is just into phase one, which is education, learning the strategies, learning the markets. Now phase two is I've just purchased a computer, and I'm going to be practicing in a paper trading on TradingView, doing the gap and go trades, and then phase three is trading live. So this is just my update. I know I haven't been updating. I was kind of doing a little bit of a educational type, what you see in his workbooks, but this is just an update to let you guys know I'm still trading. Not officially yet, about to move into phase two, and check out Ross's Warrior Trading. It's well worth the money. You definitely need a strategy before you jump into trading. Don't think you know everything. Don't think this has been back tested. This guy has made hundreds of thousands of dollars doing the same exact thing that takes 30 minutes out of his day. His one particular strategy, gap and go in the morning, he's made hundreds of thousands, and he shares it all with you, and he's willing to help you. So it's only, I guess, $2,000 or $3,000 for the education, but you will make it back eventually. I haven't made it back yet, but I know I will. So that's my 2 cents, and you guys have a happy Easter.